Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex, and this is my island, Lorien, where today we are going to make a view. That was literally what I came into the build thinking. I was like, you know what, we're gonna build a view. What does that mean? That could be anything. You can make anything a view, but we're gonna make one for this farm. You can check out my previous speed build if you wanna see this whole farm come together. But as you can see here at the back, there is a little overlook for, you guessed it, a view. Not that we don't already have a beautiful view. I mean, we have those rocks and weeds. Yeah, but I think we can do better. So I wanted to start by putting an incline here that would lead down to the view. TM, trademark, the view, not the show. But you'll see what happens. What it actually turned into was a villager neighborhood. You probably guessed that by the title of the video. That's fine. I like being predictable. I don't. Tell me I was unpredictable. Tell me that this was a shocker to you. We're doing a neighborhood. We're gonna start by making a little river. I'm gonna let you all chill, vibe with this cool music I found, and watch the beginning of this build come together. So the twist with this neighborhood is that it does have to be pretty from the front. It does have to have a nice, you know, aesthetic going on, because it's not just a neighborhood, it's a view. It's not just a house, it's a home. It's terrible to laugh at your own jokes, but here we are. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using paths to outline what I'm doing. The gray stone outlines are where I'm going to place the houses. The terracotta pathing I used is showing where I want the pathway to be, and the dirt path is basically showing the outline of the space where I want to put plants and other things. I do not use these in-game paths except for the dirt path. I don't use the other ones in the actual build. They're just placeholders while I shape the area. I find that I have to go back and edit a lot less if I do this ahead of time, go ahead and outline everything I'm doing. So here I'm building a cliff for the last two houses that are going to be in the build. I wanted to layer them so that they were all visible from that little like pathway in the farm. You'll see as it comes along, but basically 2 houses are going to be on this cliff, 2 houses are going to be where I already outlined. It's going to be great. It'll work out. I got a cool little montage as I moved all the houses. I went ahead and time traveled, so watch this. Yeah, wasn't that so cool? That took so long, and that, yeah, anyway. While I placed down all that pathing, we're gonna discuss an occurrence that occurred. Portia showed up at my campsite. She was one of my main dreamies for the original Lorien. I talked to her for literally 20 minutes before she finally agreed to move here, and she replaced Blue Bear. But we're gonna have Portia, so I'm not mad at it. I figured I would include that because I'm super excited, even though, yeah, it was 20 minutes and I shortened it to 19 seconds. It was an interesting little break from terraforming. I didn't even mention this as I was moving the houses, but this is a cat neighborhood. So the houses here are Kiki, Rudy, Lolly, and Raymond. As I was building, I realized just how not cohesive their houses were. I do, at the very end, use my epically cool new skill to change their exteriors, and honestly, I wasn't that excited about the feature, but now, having used it, I'm like, wow, absolute lifesaver. Changing their exteriors really brings this build together, I think, because honestly, their houses were not vibing with the aesthetic. If you're watching and you're like, oh no, Lex's codes, what are they? There's a link in the description where I show all of my custom design codes for my islands. This island is listed as Lorien 2.0. Also, I harvested some of my beach flowers that I had collected for this build, so reduce, reuse, recycle is going on right now. Honestly, I was so excited to get to use these medieval storefronts, these medieval walls. I can't remember exactly what the item name is, if it's medieval storefront or something else, but they came in handy. I loved the colors for this customization, and it was fun to experiment with them because I've seen so many cool builds, and now I'm excited to use them in more of my own creations on Lorien 2.0. While you watch me incorporate some of the details for this build, I just wanted to answer a popular question. So a lot of you have asked in the past how long a build actually took me, since I do significantly speed up these videos. Altogether, this build was my longest ever, but it was partially thanks to Portia taking up 20 minutes of my time, making me repeatedly ask her to move in. Altogether, this build took 2 hours and 40 minutes, 38 to be precise. I'm so sorry for embellishing. It was 2 hours and 38 minutes. Like I said before, it does take comparatively little time to like the video, and it means a lot to me. So, if you're feeling generous, it'd be cool. There's not really any rhyme or reason to the fact that I put some plants, like a mini little plant / newspaper kind of shop in between Lolly and Raymond. I just thought the items were cute. They matched the color scheme of my neighborhood. And so I said, yes, that's what we're doing. Also, this random bistro table. There's no cafe nearby. That's what's inside the medieval building side. And now, at long last, we are coming upon the time when I went to Tom Nook and asked for the first time ever to renovate my villagers' houses. I was wondering, and so I can answer if you were wondering, if you could do multiple in one day or if I'd have to time travel and do one per day. No, I got to do all 4 in one day, time traveled to the next day, and all 4 were ready to go. So it's not like other things like bridges where you can only do 1 per day. I was really happy about that. I also... You can see I'm like going for a specific aesthetic. The colors I wanted to match the kind of sandstone kind of vibe I was going for. With Rudy's house, I accidentally told Tom Nook that I wanted to edit the interior too. So watch me make huge changes really quick. Huge. I know you probably expected me to make that its own speed build, but no, I included it here for free. For free. Rudy's renovation. Anyway, let's talk about this build because it's done. Let's check it out. I was super excited about this. I'm not sure how I feel about it as a view, which is ironic since that was the whole point of the build. But you can see, like, going through, it's cute. Like, I'm super glad that it's here. I especially love it now that the houses match with the color scheme. How pretty is that? I really love it as a neighborhood though, as I'm walking through. Like, obviously there's still a lot to do. I've got to fill out the spaces to the right and to the left of the neighborhood so it doesn't feel as empty, but I think that's what the cats deserve. They get this cute little neighborhood to themselves. One cat didn't fit, and it was Bob. I'm so sorry to Bob for not being able to include him in this neighborhood. Here's my thought though. Bob's my only other cat, but I really want Tangy. So I'm thinking bring Tangy to Lorien, make another neighborhood that's just Tangy and Bob, and they get like the exclusive 2-cat neighborhood. 2-cat neighborhood. That is also an excuse to do another cat neighborhood, you know how it is. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope that this build inspired you and that you are having a wonderful day. I hope the rest of your day is lovely, and it is in fact Peaches' birthday when I'm filming this. Here she is. She's my little sister, by the way. Here she is to tell you all goodbye for now.
I love you guys so much, and I have some wonderful news. I am now in the double digits, and I will never be in the single digits again. So sad. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!